let's think about the secret to your success. Have you ever found yourself saying, when am I going to get there? When will I be successful? When will I be able to X? You have a goal in mind. You've set your goals. That's great. But when you're constantly asking yourself, when am I going to arrive at my success? Here's something that might help you. Okay, so first of all, setting goals is a wonderful thing, right? You want to get from where you are to where you want to be, and where you want to be is your goal. Now, first question to ask yourself is, are you successful on the way to that goal? Because that opens up a whole new line of thinking. That shifts your mindset into a whole different perspective for the secret to your success. Here's an example. Several years ago, I fell and broke both ankle bones in my left leg. Whoop, baby, what a journey. I was in a wheelchair for 4 months. Took me 3 years to be able to walk again. And at that beginning stage, when I would go up and down the steps, I would literally sit on my butt and go push myself up one step, one step, one step till I get to the top. And then I would roll over and hoist myself up. Now, here's the thing. Was I successful? Yes, I was successful in getting to the top of the stairs. Was I successful in the sense of my leg was completely healed? No. Okay, so then it stands to reason that the success is about what you're doing in the moment. Now, any 12-step program will tell you, right? You take it one day at a time. And every day that you succeed, you are successful. But when you're constantly thinking about, okay, when I get there, then I'll be successful. When I get that thing, or when I have that person in my life, then everything will be perfect. But that's a fallacy. In fact, it has a name, the arrival fallacy. The arrival fallacy is when someone says, okay, when I have this, everything in my life will be perfect and I will be successful. But when they obtain that, they realize, well, now that I'm here, now that I have this, what's next? What am I supposed to do? Where am I going? See, because when you get there, you find out there's no there. And the reason for that is because we are forward thinking and forward momentum people. So wherever we are, we're always going to look towards the next step. Now, the key to this is being able to look at where you are right now in this moment and ask yourself, am I successful right now? So a good way to do this is to keep track of your successes. Now, that means let's just take one goal. Let's say losing weight. That's a great goal. Everybody always is talking about losing weight. So when you say, okay, I have, let's say 50 pounds to lose. And on day one, you may think that you're not very successful. But the fact is you are. You are successful by simply making the choice that this is day one. This is the day that I am starting to be healthier. Now, day two comes, and whatever your routine is, you go through it. Maybe you go through it 3, 4, 5 days, and then something happens and you slide back. Now, does that mean that you're not successful? Absolutely no. Think about where you started, what you've done for those 5 days, and then give yourself a break to say, oh, okay, this, what I look at as sliding back, is simply a way for me to really have contrast, for me to see, wow, I had 5 days of really moving towards the direction that I wanted to move towards, and today was a resting point. Now, you have a choice, right? I'm always saying life is all about choices. What is your next move? Do you want to continue with the experience that you've had for those 5 days? Or do you want to just say, you know what, that's it. I'm a slacker. I can't do this. I quit. And even if you choose to stop doing it, that does not make you unsuccessful. Think about the things that you are successful in. Everything you've tried, you've succeeded. You read a new book, you've learned something, you've succeeded in learning something, you've succeeded in expanding your mind. You got into a relationship. Now you're realizing, man, this relationship is going nowhere, or this is not the relationship that I want to be in. Does that make you a failure? No, absolutely not. It makes you a success because you made a decision, you moved forward, you got the experience, you've expanded your mind, and now you've set your sights on the next step. Remember, think about it. It's just like me going up those steps, one step at a time. And if I got up 3 steps and I had to stop and I had to rest, does that make me unsuccessful? Absolutely not. So think about it. Your goal when you're climbing the stairs is to get to the top of the stairs. But when you get to the top of the stairs, what's next? What did you go upstairs for? It's the same thing in your business. When you create a goal and you say, okay, I'm going to start XYZ business and I'm going to be an entrepreneur. And what is the first step that I need to do in order to do this? You might determine, okay, I have to give my business a name. Great, you're successful. And you might say to me, well, no, Nancy, that doesn't make me a success. I mean, I haven't started making money yet. I haven't blah, 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 whatever you're telling yourself. But the fact is, yes, as long as you're going forward, you're moving forward, you're in forward momentum, you are successful because forward momentum is the key to your success. Think about what you know today that you didn't know a week ago or maybe a year ago. This is why keeping track of your daily successes is so valuable, because on those days when you're feeling like, man, I haven't done anything today, I haven't accomplished anything today, or on those days when you feel like you need a break and you just want to take some time off, but then maybe at the end of the day you're wishing, oh man, I wish I would have done this, or you might be angry at yourself that you didn't do it. You can stop and be kinder to yourself when you say, all right, yeah, but today I needed a break. See, when you're in that mindset of being kind to yourself, you're actually raising your levels of self, right? Right. You're raising your levels of self-esteem, your self-confidence, your self-image, your self-love, your self-worth, because you're telling yourself, I am worth taking some time off. I love myself enough to give myself a break. I love myself enough to know that I am successful simply by showing up every single day. Because successful people are the people who are willing to do things that other people aren't willing to do. So whatever it is that you do on a daily basis, whatever it is that you choose on a daily basis, that is the secret to your success. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to the words that you're using. Are you constantly saying, I'm not successful, I haven't done this yet, I haven't done that yet? Are you concentrating more on what you don't want? Because remember, go back and watch these videos. Whatever you're putting out to the universe is what you're bringing back to you. If you truly are in that mindset where I am not a success yet, or I am not at a level that I need to be in order for people to take me seriously, that is a negative mindset, and that lowers your levels of self. So if you'd like to work on this, if you'd like some information on how you can raise your levels of self, visit masteringyourbeliefs.com. Check out the site, spend some time there, see what calls to you, and then take action. And remember, if you have any questions, ask your sensei. In the meantime, this is Nancy Muller, the one and only Life Sensei, saying ciao for now.